Hey y'all, welcome back. I am your host Funya, and we're gonna do some more Everquest. The joys of insomnia. Good enough. Good enough, right? I hope so. Alright, let's see here. Y'all haven't got a chance, go over check out my boy Miyoki Loki. Dude's awesome. Okay. What? Oh, shit. Yeah. Hey. Me? Be nice if we could just fucking sleep. I knew, or my meds got delayed. So God knows when they're gonna fucking get here. It's brilliant. Text message. Okay. My latest you at work? Switch out the patches. Do it right. And forgot you. Such is the story of life. Yes. Yes. What the fuck? This is all fucking ass backwards. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. I need to bring. I'm gonna do the fucking epics for all of them. So let's see. First one's SK. We're gonna work on that, and then we got one piece for the Shaman epic already. The Tears Out of Fear. I got the other piece out of Fear for the SK. The two pieces out of Fear. I don't know. But I got the Ghoul's Bane. That the fucking Soul Abrasion or whatever the fuck it's called. Got that son of a bitch. And then what I need to go up to, isn't it Sky? I think it's Sky. Yeah. Okay, Leech Sword, Dark Sword of Blood. That's from Fear. Darkforge helmet, greaves, and breastplate. Need to get those still. I only got one or half of one of those. Or no, I got two. Oh shit, I got the greaves. Alright. 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 So we just need, I don't know which half this is, but whatever. Is it only one piece? I don't fucking remember. But then we got one. half of a fucking half of a piece of gear for that? Yeah, that's what it is. And then the Xiaomi Epic. Refarmable. Loot Envy and Woe from Garland the Wicked. Loot Mars Promise. Heaven the Goody. Both are in Wraith Mountains. City of Mist. There's some bullshit. Yeah, there's like 6 drops down there. There's the 3 books from Lord Goshian. Or Guy Gosh or whatever his fucking name is in COM. And then you have yeah, that's like another piece down in City of Mist. It's like 12 fucking pieces you get down in City of Mist for the Xiaomi Epic. Yeah. All right. Fuck. Let me see. Because we're gonna need this. Guess it's an ad. Marlenis, do you have ads? Hmm. Are you subscribed to the channel? You got an ad blocker on? Do you have Twitch Turbo? I think it is. All right, instead of standing here, let's go down. We're gonna see if we can go punch those fuckers in the head some more, and see if we can get another piece of gear. Nope, nope, and no. Oh, that's pretty fucking weird. Oh, bitch, I got a fucking punch you. Son of a cross-eyed hoe. Yeah, that is weird. Huh. I'll have to ask. Hi, Scarlett. I was asking him. An ad break came up, and I was asking him if he has ads, that pop up, and he says no, and he's not subscribed to the channel, and he doesn't have Twitch Turbo, but he gets ads on other streams. I mean, if I don't get any ads on mine, hey, that's fucking great to me, because fuck it, then everybody else doesn't have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like Scarlett, you've been before you subscribed. Did you get ads to the stream or from the stream? Yes. Yes. Now come forth, skeleton of doom. We shall lay waste to these peasants. You didn't give it an opportunity. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Uh, the forbidden 1 a.m. stream, exactly. Woo, woo. Well, it's 12:30 for me, so close enough. Oh, well, you know who we got to put on that list? Let me add another person to that list. Update. Right now we are fighting, or not fighting. Well, technically fighting, yeah. But we are looking to get our epic weapon. And to do that, I have to farm mobs, or particular mobs. They drop particular items, and then I take those particular items, and then I go whip the shit out of things. This bitch is considered a rare item. Alright, whatever. Let's fucking go. You bitch. Hold on, is he still on? Calabrezian. Hey. Is hail Calabrezian on any or so there's a piece of Soren still up. Mm. Soren. Because if this piece dropped, right? So these leggings here, that's part of his epic. So his 1.0 epic. So if he's up, then I'd rather see it, go to use than it fucking go to waste. Grimy Lance. What's everybody doing? Scarlett, you at work? So I didn't realize he's the UO and oh, yeah. I forget that Daybreak has their hand in quite a few different games, actually. Protector, Talon, Fanatic. Yeah. So, as part of my unwinding to for me to hopefully get some fucking sleep at night. I peruse the TikTok in search of information that might help the stream do better. And I came across this other streamer that was like, I'm going to help you how to end your stream. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'll hear what they got to say. And apparently, I end my streams all fucking wrong. Apparently, like, thanking y'all and, showing appreciation is the wrong fucking thing to do. Apparently, I'm supposed to hook y'all and go, hey, our next stream's going to be here, and I'm supposed to tease you. And it's like, motherfucker, grow up. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but, like, according to some of these fuckers, man, I don't do anything right. Look, I didn't say it was good information. But it's something, you can grab maybe, like, some of the folks that I track on there, for, like, independent news, that kind of shit like that, or for streaming stuff, because I don't have all the fucking answers, and I don't know if I think I'm doing all right, but could I do better? Of course. But I think that it's all about what you want out of the stream. Like, from my side, right? I want to build a community like we had for Order of Darkstar, like when we were playing EQ back in the day. That's the kind of community that I want, to where it was like somebody could be like, hey, I need whatever. And then, there's somebody there that's helping, right? Helping. It doesn't mean they have the answer. They're just helping. And that's the kind of community that I want to build. And it's wild to me that these folks are just like, they break down the interactions to just that. Interactions, like it's transactional. I fucking can't stand that. If my streams ever become transactional, somebody fucking just shoot me. Like, nah. That's unacceptable. Hell yeah, man. Congrats. I hope you get in too. I would like to get in. I think that'd be really cool to get into the beta. And for those that don't know what PJ's talking about, is the beta for the EQ Legends. So if that's something that you would like to check out, let me know and I will get you the information. So that way you can play. Yeah. Really? I didn't see any blackout media on it. I didn't see anything yet that says that it can't be streamed. Unless you've seen something that says it can't be. I don't remember reading anything that says, like, it was prohibited for sharing or streaming. Well, it would depend on what the NDA says, right? So, it might be like that, but I don't want to say that it's outright like you can't stream it, share, or anything like that. So, when we do start playing over on Legends, whenever that does happen, whether that's in the betas or when it releases, the this is a really good spot right here where I'm at to make a little cheddar. Oh, somebody at the campfire. Oh, fuck, I forgot about those. Oh, that's right. They have the campfires in games, and you can like think of it like I think they call it a fellowship, and it's just like you, a bunch of friends, that kind of shit like that. And I think it takes two of you all to put down a campfire, but then anybody else who's in that fellowship can be immediately teleported directly to the campfire if you're in that fellowship. So that's some good goat thinking right there. Tell you what. All right, he's stuck here for the moment. Let's pull up the shaman. I think we got to go down the city of Met. Uploaded screenshot. Fair enough. Fair enough, PJ. A strict NDA will apply to the initial closed beta period, which will lift when the dev team feels the game is ready for streamers, creators, and party adventurers to share worldwide. I must have missed that when I was reading over it. But good catch, man. Good catch. So, yeah, either way, I would stream it. Or would I? No, I don't want to get sued. Fuck that. I feel you, man. I feel you. I really do. Because God knows I'm losing my damn mind. I need paradots on this guy. Oh, and I need to look up the Enchanter Epic too. Might as well do that. Epic. No. Progression. Oh, PJ, if you want a site to help with doing quests and shit like that, the eqprogression.com. I can't have one stream signal panned off Twitch. Yeah, that would kind of fucking suck. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab some more paint. Oh, I recommend you all never get a herniated disc. Fucking sucks. Yours just much worse than mine. Yeah, it sucks either way. You got a small one, you got a big one, it don't fucking matter. The shit hurts. And it sucks. I think my personal favorite is when folks are like, oh, you just need to man up. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. But considering an injury at this, right? Yeah, exactly fucking right. But what was I saying? The folks that are like, hey, you just need to, man up and just go through it. I had a herniated disc, and I just worked through it because I'm a man. Okay, okay, that's fair. Hey, man, that's fucking great. You are that much of a Billy badass and a dumbass because you continue to hurt yourself. Good job. But there's also the other side of that is I ain't you. No pieces there. X group. No, won't get anything out of this group either. Dark constriction. Hell yeah, I can't blame you. Shit, get in there, figure it out, man. That's what's up. Hell, I hope somebody from our group gets into the damn beta. Like I have 4 emails signed up for that right now, so hopefully I'll get one. Well, 2 I normally have, but I made 2 other emails just for the beta. Yeah, but you forgot to factor in one small little detail, PJ. My luck. And my luck is dog shit. So there is that. I mean, I can't seem to walk through my own house without either hurting myself or breaking something. For those that don't know, I was walking through the house the other night and I tripped over a fucking rug, fell into my couch, and broke the arm on my couch and bruised my ribs. Good times. Fuck it, that's loot. Those are a couple platypop, and they stack. Right? The Yamcha. So the rug I tripped over was Yamcha lying in the crater from Dragon Ball Z after he was killed by the Cybermen. Just fuck. Just fucked. Oh, who has it? Was it on this guy? Let me check. No. So PJ, you were talking about how to set up a hot bar. Oh, I guess it is on the SK account. Okay. Well, we got time to do it now, so we'll do it now. I'm going to show you the Beast Lord and how I set up my hot bars or my spell bar. And you could adopt it if you want or make it however, you want to. But this is what I recommend simply because these are the things that you're going to use the most when you're playing. And then the other side of that is the effectiveness of it, I guess you could say. So what I normally do for mine, and this is set up with 8, so it matches yours. So what I do is I generally break it up into active combat and then buff sections. So if it's at level buffs or low B buffs, then that's how I save it as. So like this one, I save as yeah. And yeah, for me, is always my current combat load for that. So what I do for that is start it out. The first one's always your highest heal, single target heal. That has a quick recovery time. So you can cast it and then it immediately comes back. That way you can constantly cast. Second is slow. And you can do fast casting or quicker casting by putting it on, say, like a hotbar, right? Or you can press Alt and 2, or 1, or 3, or 4, or 5, or all the way to 0, I think. And then I don't know what the last ones are, but I use like Alt 1 through 5. And that helps me quickly cast these if I'm busy with my mouse somewhere else, targeting or whatever. So second one's going to be our slow. Third one is going to be a direct damage, quick cast nuke spell. which for the Beast Lord, it's an ice spell. So it's a fast casting. Like, this one takes 0.5 seconds. Oh, more ads. Great. Anyway, so then the third one is, like I said, is going to be our direct damage spell. Now, I normally put that one and my slow on my bar, but they've changed how the Beast Lord progresses at the higher end. So I don't know yet. I don't, at this level, I don't know. The highest that I played for a Beast Lord was like 90. So wasn't up there yet with him. And then I load up 2 dots. Excuse me. 1 buff. And that's generally like a haste. So that way, like a single target haste. So that way, if it starts to fall, then I can recast haste. And then below that will be the pet, my pet's buff. And for Beast Lords at the higher end, it casts the spirit of whatever and the pet haste buff rolled into one, which is actually really nice. I'm glad they started doing that shit. But for this one, I would just keep it as the spirit of whatever. Whatever the spirit is that you're using for your pet buff. The spirit of Inferno, spirit of Snow, spirit of Blizzard, etc., etc. And keep that on there. And then for the last slot, I keep my pet. So the pet itself. Because you could send him off and he dies, right? And you have enough cast time to cast another one before that enemy gets there. Which, in some situations, you would want to do. And if you really time it right, like, the entire party can rebuff a pet before a mob gets there. So you could send them out. You start to cast your other pet again. As soon as he dies, as soon as he comes out, everybody's like targeting that one pet, and then the buffs just hit it, and then you go about your day. So that's the starting 8 that I do. So just to go over it again, number 1, healing. 2, slow. 3, direct damage, quick down and dirty direct damage, which is the ice spells. 2 dots, 1 buff, pet buff, and then the pet summon itself. Questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, or complaints? Let's observe chat in its natural habitat, in the wilds of Funniest Everquest stream. A curious creature named PJ Killer emerges, hopeful for a beta key. They ponder the fate of streaming under the NDA and jest about the sanity checks and back pains. Nightbot, the loyal parrot, squawks reminders of Twitch friends and Prime perks. Admits this PJ Killer muses on the beta bliss and ironic tumbles over Yamcha rugs. Well, your pet will do a better job tanking than you will 9 times out of 10. But if either one of you are tanking, you're fucking wrong. Realistically, you shouldn't be tanking. If you're out and about and you need a tank, then use a tank mark. Realistically, the other side of that is, I mean, you can build your character to take a bit of a beating, but they're not as good as any of the actual tanks. So like the Pallies, the Warriors, the Shadow Knights, that kind of stuff like that. They're just not as good. They're not meant for it. They don't have the gear for it. World page 7. You pieces of shit. I'll give them a couple minutes for the rest of the plot. But as a Beast Lord, yeah, you really shouldn't be tanking. Oh, Marlenus, I just learned this tonight. They gave Beast Lords Feign Death. If you could fucking believe that. Which I think is pretty damn funny. All right, let's get the shaman down there so he can throw buffs. Should have had it earlier, right? God, how many times would that have saved my ass? I mean, moreover, should I make it so enemies grab the pet, not you? Yes, but it won't work that way because as soon as you get in range, generally speaking, the mob spins and it'll attack you. So what I would recommend is if you're going to be tanking, 9 times out of 10, you probably will be, is to take your character and go, we'll just use my mic here as the mob. So this hand will be the pet. Pet's fighting it. As soon as you get in range, if you're coming in this way, right? If you're walking in this way, this hand's you, and your pet's over here attacking. You walk in this way, and the mob spins to you. Spin it this way, so that way your pet's at its back, and you're on the front of it. So that way your pet does more damage because then it doesn't have to deal with riposte. It doesn't have to deal with full armor, and you get better attacks from the back. So the basic principle of spinning the mob and shit like that. But I mean, for most group shit, you should be fine, realistically. Unless you're doing big boy raids, and I mean like at level raids, not just, oh, I'm in a raid. Or some of the shit that I was doing, because I was walking in with a druid tanking shit, you know what I mean? But that's a level difference thing. When I get over here, I'll show you something else just in case you don't know about it. Help me, big orc. You're my only hope. I mean, your class, like the class of the Beast Lord, is meant to be DPS. That's the goal. You're meant to go kick shit in the head. Yeah, good time. Just normal for last. Can't be save. Who save set? Yeah. And then. So, for those that don't know this is for you. When you are making spells and abilities and all that other fun shit for your characters and raid, all that other. You want to keep in mind. I guess. Whenever you make a buff set, so if you don't notice, you take your spell bar, go down to the little book that's at the bottom of it and right click it. And then you'll have 3 options here. It'll say load spell set, save spell set, or delete spell set. So what I do is I generally make 3 spell sets. So one will be my buffs and low buffs, meaning that the first one, is my at level combat abilities. So that's me breaking shit off at level, being proper. So that's going to be my mallow, my slow, my dots, any type of pet buffage or crippling effects, that kind of stuff like that. But anything that I'm throwing towards enemies. Then my buffs are just that, buffs at level. So this is all of my biggest and best buffs that can be going out. Now, I do one thing that some folks may or may not agree with, and that's fine. I add in a slow. Because if you're out and you're buffing, right, and you get attacked, well, you don't have any of your spells up. And lo and behold, it kills your tank, wipes the group, that kind of shit like that. So definitely want to try to account for stuff like that when you're throwing buffs. So even as a beast lord, right, you're going to have a buff section. Yeah, of course, man. And it's just as a little bit of insurance. Now, it changes as you get into the higher levels because some of these spells, as far as offensive spells, become AA abilities. So, like, my slow will actually become an AA ability. My mallow will become an AA ability. So I can just click one thing, and it doesn't cost me mana. It's just a cast. But keeping a slow up just in case something attacks can really save the group just in case. And the nice thing is, what do we got here? Jill? I don't know if we can throw Jill. We'll give the good old college try. Okay, agility worked. Nice. And then I will save it as buffs at level. And I'll ask, are you sure you want to override this? And go, yes. And it's really easy to keep up with these because as soon as you get the new spell and you change it out on your bar, just save it. Too easy. And then the nice thing is when you're like, okay, everybody's buffed up, you go to your again, and then it loads all of your combat buffs back up for you. So you don't have to go through the book or hunt them down or do the right click over the spell gems and try to find it on the list here. It just shows up. So then you're good to go. But again, that's just what I do. Of course, do whatever you do that makes it work for you. That's one of the big pieces of this is doing what you got to do to make it work for you and what's comfortable. Wish the book had sort button. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But if you're going through it like that, like as far as like matching them or the styles together, that could be a bit problematic. Because if you go through the book, right, it goes from low, and as you work your way through, you're going to higher and higher and higher. And this is where the difference between how games act now with how quickly you level versus how EverQuest did in the past level with like P99 and probably how the EverQuest Legends is going to go. It's going to slow that EXP gain down because they want you to really know that class. They want you to know your spells in and out. They want you to fuck around. They want you to figure that stuff out. Like, what does your spell do exactly? And not just, oh, it tells you. No, because if you look on like P99 and it'll go, it lights shit on fire. Oh, that's helpful, but what? Yep, you missed spells. 15 to 25. My spells are mixed because I got to read spells. Well, exactly. But I mean, that shit happens. But that's where the other side of this comes in to where you can go, okay, I need another tap, right? I need another conversion. So, oh, my mana is getting low because I'm using too much mana per run or per, whatever the case might be. And I need my pack on. So then it changes me into my skeleton. And that converts my HP into mana form. And then I go from there. So you're going to run into stuff like that. But the other thing I would recommend for you, PJ, and I'm going to send you this here, is this is y'all best friend site right here. Everquest.alakazam.com. Best site for anything Everquest. Maybe the older stuff anyways. I think maybe the fuck out of here. WhatsApp. Eat a dick. What's new with WhatsApp? I don't fucking care. Um, yeah. But the Alakazam will have you looking for all of your spells. Uh, Now with POK coming or in the world where we play now on live, right? Most of the spells are there. When we go over to Legends, or if we go over to Legends, we've discussed about that. The spells won't be at a vendor, or at least I doubt they would be. I think they're going to go a bit with the old school approach, and you'll either have to find them or make them. So you'll have to study research or find somebody who's done research or is doing research to make your next level spells. Or you find them, or you go to the proper vendors, et cetera, et cetera. And they might be all across the world. You might have one spell that's out in Gifei and another one that's in Freeport, and then another one that's in Erudite. So, like, it's going to be one of those things to where it's not going to be centralized. It forces you to go explore and figure out the different aspects of the game for yourself, kind of deal, to make sure that you're getting it done, so to speak. There's this stupid fucking pet. Bring your bitch ass here. God damn it. That pet is dumber than a box of damn rocks. But if you have any questions, man, feel free. Feel free. I will answer whatever I can. And if I can't come, or if I don't know it, I will help you find the answer. It's something I like doing, like figuring shit out. This weak ass piece of crap, Pet. Don't worry, Pet. We'll give you some weapons after this. We'll make you into Billy Badass. Shit, we might even put some armor on him. Now, mind you, my pet is level 60. He's fighting level 30s, and he's not closing the fucking deal. Bro, you fucking good? There it is. Yeah, now he's got a helmet on. Oh, hell. Mm. Ah, yeah, that's right. I like strip this fucking character. I know what we could do. What do you have? You got the warrior. Go hit up Planet Time. Actually, is there any place anybody wants to go see? Like, I'll go kick shit in the head or whatever at whatever location. Is there any locations you want to see that brings you the nostalgia? Get them, Pet. Plane of water? Let's go take a look. Where is the warrior on? I'm really going to write this shit down. I have a whiteboard over here, and it has what I have on which account and what server they're on and what level they. We'll grab this for you. If I'm not mistaken, I think water is where the Shadow Knight pet weapon drops. Plane of Fire is where the Beast Lord pet weapon drops. What I mean by that is that the weapon itself, as the proc, as you're swinging on shit, it'll proc a pet, just like how the Mace of the Ancients does now. This one will proc something even better, as far as that goes. But how bad is it? It's pure hell. It's water, man. It's just like any other water game zone thing. Fuck, it sucks. In my opinion. Load buffs. Invite. Follow. Okay. And we'll hit this bitch with buffs, and then we'll head up. Holy shit, somebody level 40 looking for group? And off we go to the plane of water. So what is the point of housing in just decoration? Just decoration. There's nothing more than that. Everquest 2, there was a point like you would have crafting stations and bonuses and special vendors in the guild hall. And they would help with moving along with crafting and getting collections and that kind of stuff like that. Was really helpful. But now in this game, in one, no, that's just a money grab. They did that, I think, in my own personal opinion, just as a money grab. Welcome, I read. I was hoping you could help me gather a few things from the plains. Come see me near the Plane of Knowledge book. I'll tell you more. That's neat. I got other quests in here. See, I read goodish. Mm-hmm. So all of the big things here are different planes. Like that there is for the plane of innovation. And that over there is a sundial, and that's for the plane of time. And this is for the plane of water. Can't reach that. Get closer. Can't reach that. Get closer. Am I losing my damn mind here? There it goes. What the shit? We're gonna be off the mount for it? Oh, yes, I do. You want to go, you sons of bitches? Okay. Come forth, warrior. Let us go forth. Okay, she can breathe underwater. I don't remember if this guy can or not. Where the hell am I? Damn game. All right. Oh, fuck. All right. So, did you notice the difference on some speed on that one? Look at that. Oh, my swimming is at 9. So, we are going to be over in this corner. No. Hold on. We got to find a spot that we can just. There it is. Okay. So, I guess we're going to have to. I call it drowning the characters. We have to go get their skills up. The only way to do that is to have them be placed in some water with a enduring breath item or the ability to breathe underwater. And yeah, they get their swimming up. Now, this character's an Ixar, so they start out with 100 swimming, but that's not the max. So if you ever need a spot to go drown your characters in, there is a pool in the lovely area of POK in the very back. So if you want to know where that's at, where is it at? Height label, labels go away. So here's where um, the soulbinder is, where we normally meet up at, right in here. We are back here. And anything that's blue on the map is water. So now that our swimming's going up there, our swimming's going up here. We are at 25. Look at that. We are just killing it. Here, we're going to make them leader. Can I leap underwater? So dumb. Blocks. Intricate. He's at 34. 134. So, and it just takes time, but there's some skills that you can do passively to where you put them in a pool like this and you go to bed, right? You put it on auto run and then you go to bed. And then the next day, your character is maxed out of their swimming skill as high as their level is, right? Correlated to level. And then you're good to go. Rah, 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 rah. The mouth. He's like, rah, 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 rah. Sorry. I know I'm like 3, but whatever. Not a swordfish. But it's very much more harder to fight in a 3-dimensional space, especially when you're not used to fighting in a space like this, which there's not many people that are. And the concept of fighting in 3-dimensional space, because it's not just left, right, in front of you, it's also up, down, behind you, diagonally from you, which can cause quite a bit of confusion. What we're going to do is we're going to swim through all of these chambers here, and then we're going to bring it back to the entrance and then kill it all at once. So let's go swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Oops. Hello. 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 Hello, sharks. Come on. Oh, oh, they're snapping at me. Be nice to your Lord and Savior, fish people. That's a big ass piranha. Oh no, he's fabled. All right, come on. Come on. I know I've said this before, but I feel like so I'm reading the FAQs and we aren't getting Bashir. We're getting the Karens. Interesting. Ah, but you're still getting the Beast Lord, so that's the important aspect, which was something that I was worried about for you because you were obviously enjoying that class and be really, really kind of shitty if they were like, yeah, never mind. Oh, and you tits are going to start summoning me too. Oh, isn't that a ball of bullshit? Okay, what did we get? Living water fragment, fabled fragment of water. I don't remember what the hell that's for. Crimson, painted essence. Yeah. More junk, more junk, more junk. Look at the turtles, though. They got turtles. I like the turtles. Am I not turtle enough for the Turtle Club? I want to be a master of the sky. I mean, I knew they were putting the Kierans in there, but I didn't see the Vashir, so that's why I brought it up. I was wondering if they were even putting in the Beast Lords into the game because of that. But then they said that it was going to be on the list, so as far as like classes that would be there. Raw Diamond? Bristlebane's Bundle. Focuses mana to form a bundle of party favors. Mage, huh? Alrighty. We'll take that too. Loot Tainted Essence. So oh, right. So, and if I'm not mistaken, if you are swimming, you can't trade. Oh, no, you can. Why the fuck couldn't I just trade a moment ago? I don't make any sense. Don't use tell windows. That's the fucking stupidest thing I can't stand. All right, anyway, we'll just leave the SK here. He's just going to work on his swimming skill, which we're at 109 now. So, I mean, I'm going to see if the new kitty cats can be beast lords and try them out. They can. They can. They can be beast lords. Use 16. Anyways, we will bring up the map here and fine. Stop doing that. We're just gonna swim it through. Are you a champion? Wow, you're so cool. And then the down. To this great angler fish here. That's what Kelric Dar looks like. All right, Marlinus. The fish lord. What you doing, buddy? Hi. I don't even know how controller support would look like for this. Realistically, dude, I don't know. I mean, you've been playing the game for a couple days now. Do you think that you could do a reasonable controller support on this game? They did try to do it on the PS2. And that was a completely separate game, and it failed so fucking hard that people don't even remember it anymore. They put it out of their minds. That's how bad that shit was. Yeah, he died. Damn, Merc just cost me 260 fucking plut. And what's really rough, welcome back. What's really rough about this zone is, oh, they allow it now. Okay, so before you were unable to sit, you couldn't med. So all meditations or all mana regen had to be done with waiting. You just had to sit there or swim there. But now you can, your character is classified as sitting when you tell them to sit now. So that's good. Maybe I shouldn't have done this damn event. Oh well. Speaking of, I have. Oh, I do. So you protect him, then big guy gets spawned, and have at you, fish. Oh, the other thing that you haven't even got into yet. Well, I should have given you a little bit about it, PJ. Is combat arts. Since you are a melee combat character and not a pure caster, you have what's called combat arts. Throw stones, kicks, elbows, that kind of fun shit like that. Defensive abilities, etc., etc. And some can be pretty damn lucrative, pretty damn strong, pretty damn change the tide of a whole battle. Kind of good. And that's where a warrior really shines, as you can see here. They got a few. Oh, we got spectral parchment that dropped. So, going back to spells. Yeah, figured it out when trying out Berserkers. Try to figure out how to use the abilities. If you press Alt C, they'll bring up the combat window or the combat abilities window. Like I have to sit down and read through all of this character's abilities. Um, man, I ain't dealing with all this. This is taking way too fucking long. We're gonna go res the Shadow Knight since he died. How the hell you gonna give me res sickness when I'm dead? Corpse drag. Bitch. Yeah, it don't matter. %96 res. Let's go. You almost died again? The fuck? These damn cash mobs come from anyway. Increase groups armor class by 3,300. Damn. I'm reading some answers gave after the last video that does put in your spells you can cast are based on your lowest level. Oh, out of the 3 classes? Bitch, why ain't you swimming? Motherfucker, you got one job, and that's to learn how to swim. Swim and die. That's it. That's all you're here for. Okay, that's more of that bullshit. No. Level 50 Beast 38 SK 18 Cleric. You can only use level 18 spells on the Cleric. How? Okay, this might be a silly question then. Then how do you level them up? You know what I mean? Like, bro, help me help you. All right. Well, he does that work. We're gonna keep on, keep on. We're just gonna go to the end here. We're gonna go see if the boss is up. I don't remember this stuff respawning, but apparently it does. Oh, so that's not even a damage dealer? It's just a grab aggro? An AoE grab? I mean, that's good for an actual, like, tank, but come on, damn it. We're trying to kick shit in the fucking head here and, like, move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, get this damn combat list out of my way. Hello? Anybody home? Hmm. It's kind of sad. The boss ain't here. What the hell? Okay. By swapping up. Okay. Well, I'll need. Let's see. With right, but my question is, how do you get the experience? Or is it then you start over as a level 1 and you know what I mean? Like, is it something like that? Talk about a fucking upgrade. Right, but with that one, you're only switching to that one class. You're not having three active at the same time. So that's why I'm wondering how if they put out something along those lines of how that works. Or because if that's the case, then are you not level 50 as far as like your other two classes go? And therefore, what is your actual level then? Or is it something more akin to like a median of the three classes put together, and that's what your actual level is? think somebody already came through here and killed all this shit. Obviously, as it I haven't seen any of the fucking names. Well, good thing we have a Discord server, huh? Yeah, somebody cleared it out. But here's the final boss. This is a cool fight and all that other fun jazz. Yup. What? You're. It's almost like you're muffled. No. I can make out what you say if I listen real well. As long as you don't talk like super fast, we should be fine. So it takes you back to being a level 1 then, essentially, if you swap. Right, they're still there, but the whatever the lowest class is what your character is then until you get that leveled up. Hmm. And how that. Right, and I'm just not sure how that's going to work out for viability and playability. But I don't want to try to get too far into the nits and grits of it because then the bigger thing is we just simply don't know, and that's just got to be one of those things that we'll just have to see what it comes out. Gotcha. Here, go up here. Yeah, they were doing a Q&A, and obviously they're limited on what they can and cannot say. It'll definitely be interesting to see how that's going to progress moving forward. Because for me, it would be like if I'm leveling up and then because at level 10, right, that's when you get your third class. So that automatically makes you level 1 again. based off of like. Hmm. No, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. It's gonna be neat to see how it progresses as it moves forward. I can't believe the damn Shadow Knight got killed. Sad. Hmm. Right. They because they were originally introduced on the outskirts of Erudin or Tox Forest. They had a subsection off of there, and it was like 20 expansions in or some shit like that before they introduced that race in. Let's see skills. Where are we at? Swimming at 315 out of 340. We got a bit to go. Do what? I asked for the plane of water and well, yeah, but I did go through the plane of water. Just didn't have anything else there. So it was all dead. Somebody came through and killed it all. But I will go to Planet Earth, and we need to unsuspend our merc. He takes invite, unsuspends his mark. That gives us 6 people. Bring the warrior up. Okay, now it's ready. Oh, did they? No worries. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Okay, so this one is Plane of Earth. Now this has what's called the Council, which is kind of cool. But that's like the final boss for this area. No worries, man. No worries. Thanks for the info. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with this game, man. Realistically, I do think you're going to have a blast. Blood red. Damn, that's cash loot. Mhm. We have the big crocodiles. Maybe. Maybe. I think the having the different or multi-classing is going to be really helpful, or is going to be really confusing. do. Did not send me prep paperwork. Right, but that's like tier 1 raids or something like that, or the first tier 10 raid or something like that. Let's just see if we can get to the council room. I don't know if we can yet or not. We got to do some other shit first. But we'll gather them all up. And we'll make a huge choo-choo train. No shit. All right. Now that's a crocodile. You call that a knife? This is a knife. Time for me to sleep. Shoot info to left to right. Ain't no thing, man. Hell yeah, that's where it's at, though. Information is information. Even my husband has to take a look at the VA doctor. Exactly, PJ. Just let me play. Kind of reminds me of that one. I don't even know what it came from, but dude's like on a fence. He's like, "Let me in." People have made it into a meme. Brag. That's for something. I think that's for the quintessence of time. The alternate flagging. Gem Etch Key, gotta beat the boss, Gem Etch Key, and then now we're gonna run then to the stronghold of the 12, which is the council. No, not where it drops at, but the general knowledge on how to play, what your characters can and can't do, that kind of stuff like that. Overhauling arcs, I think is going to be a lot more useful than what we give things credit for. And the reason I say that is simply because of the amount of knowledge that's involved in it. Yeah, some of these, the way to progress in some of these is you got to kill like everything. Everything must die. Get off me, peasants. Yeah, it's definitely going to be same spot for spot. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. All right, everybody dead? No. Look at that nightmare fuel that just came through the door. Good God. All right, that one's done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if they try to charge $60 for that fucking game, that's a no-go, man. That's just a no damn go. Yeah, for a damn near 30-year-old game. What is it, 27? Oh, maybe this is the guy I missed. Like, I wouldn't mind $20. Um, re- I'd be really on the fucking fence for like $40, and I mean really on the fence, because that's no Guardian of the 12. Yeah, for the deluxe edition, exactly. But if it's like how Daybreak does their other shit, so like if you look at the expansions on EQ regularly, the some of them are $250 for the expansion. Now, that's for like the super deluxe edition, and you get a tradable copy that you can give to people or sell. So you could sell it in game for money or chronos or that kind of thing. And when I say money, I mean plat, not real life money. You don't want to violate that UFA. Based on an alternative timeline? Shit. We'll see. We'll see. It will be interesting either way, I think. I think it'll definitely be something that's going to be very good and something that I am very excited to play on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Is it on the Discord there? Dev comment section. Okay, I'll have to read over that. Alrighty, man. Get some rest. Mm. Why isn't the council here? Is it Agent of Change? Council. Yeah, but where's because there's supposed to be another one. There's like the main council guy that's supposed to be like fucking standing here, and then you like piss him off or some bullshit like that. I don't think it was a spawn time, is it? Yeah, they should be up. I don't know why they're not. Whatever. Whatever. We shall go to the Hall of Heroes, and it will be good. Peace. Thanks, PJ. You have a good night, man. I'm actually getting tired, so we're gonna try that sleep thing here in a little bit. We're gonna try to make some more. We're gonna keep drowning his ass. I'm gonna throw um the SK into the water so he can finish getting his skills up. Just let him run overnight. So that way, both the shaman and the SK both have their swimming at least max as it can go. And it'd be less like a fucking burden. And then I'll switch over to the uh, vendor, trader, and Alright, we're gonna set this up and we're gonna call. Or at least attempt the sleep thing again. Begin trader. It's really hoping to get some good items. We'll see. Oh, a haste belt. Nice. Cool. Let's see. Axe of Destruction. Okay. Girdle of Wormsland. Dagger of Distraction. 500. Set price and reset. Price. Shoulder pads of Calamity or just that Calamity. Tournaments. It's a Twinkie item. So we can charge more. Bracer of Darkness. Where's the bracers? Oh, it's neither. It's bracelet. Right? It's not a. All right. 100 can be used. Balls recommended. This is some grow into armor. So we will do 15,000 and see if we can get it. Fabric of I can. Oof. I should learn to fucking spell first. Jeez. Tribute. It can be tributed. Nice. Well, we shall. This is a clicky fucking heal druid weapon. Pretty nice. But since people are well past this in level, probably won't even sell. But we'll see if we can get 5k for it. Gabled, not gabled. Gable ridged. Fired 60. Huh? Yeah, I figured that one. So, or sell for a pretty penny if it actually does sell. Yeah, yeah. The Jade Reva. Mill? Hold on. What is the Jade Reva used for? Oh, that's right. Druid Epic, Ranger Epic. That's right. Grab a burning sorcerer. Soul set. I'd take 1k out of Auto work out pretty good. The fabled Ghoul Bay. Wow, really? Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Cost long term. 10K. Alright, only got a couple more to do. And we're going to be calling. Buying. Bye. Hmm. Bucket. He's got a weapon now. Shield of Elder. Nope. We'll do it like that. Like this and like that now. Mm-hmm. Elaborate. Right. Psh, ain't even worth it. Damn. That's some shit. I don't even care to set up his that. Begin trader. And offline mode. With that, we're going to bring the stream down. Thank you all so much for coming out and hanging out with me today. Really do appreciate that. And of course, we'll be back at this again tomorrow. Gonna do some running around doing that adult shit, but after that, then we'll get back on here and keep it going. So until then, please, please, please take care of yourselves and each other. See you guys then. I hope so too, Marlenis, man. I am tired of this insomnia shit. My new meds should be here soon. Either. So let me look. Let me try. It's in Irvine, Texas, so I'm hoping tomorrow, but I doubt it. So probably Monday when I'll get my new meds. We'll go from there. But we'll see. So it is what it is. But until then, man, we will try to keep at it. We'll see you then.